Hey there, Carla. How are you doing? Happy Monday morning or early afternoon, late Monday morning. Let me make sure I'm on live chat. Live chat, you guys. Okay, I am. Hey, 23. How are you doing? Yes, where have you been? Trying to make doctor's appointment. Oh, God, what for now? For you or for your son? Been away? I knew you took a little break. Um, I hope everything's okay. Aw, thank you. Due to snow, you take them for migraines, Carla. Everything is okay. Good deal. That's what I like to hear. Yes. Is it bad snowy where you are? See, it's like 60 something where I am, but it like changes every day. You know, it's crazy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Uh, just, doing my thing, trying to get everything going for me. Uh, and it will. It's falling into place a little bit at a time. So, 3 storms. Damn, 3 snowstorms in a row? Ooh. So, hey, everybody else, how are you guys doing today? If you guys don't mind to share the stream, and maybe we can get some folks in here and get some readings going on. Hope you're safe for your 23. Hope you're safe for your 23. I don't get it. Hi there, Smiley Girl. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Do I know you or are you new? I'm asking if you're safe. Oh, yes, yes, I'm safe. I'm here with my mama, so it don't get much safer. So that's what I say. Everything's coming together a little bit at a time. Next thing is finding full-time work outside of the house, and I've got a lot going on that. I'm just waiting on somebody to say, here's your schedule. And I'm not going to stop until somebody does say, here's your schedule. So, um, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I don't know you. Well, welcome. It's nice to meet you. Um, can I ask you how you found me? It's different for everybody. That's the reason why I'm asking it. Yeah, I like to know. I am doing readings, yes. Search the words tarot readings live and you appeared. Yep. I get a lot of people with that. So you're new here, so you don't know how they work. I do answer free questions sometimes. It's completely at my whim and discretion. And it's going to depend on the question and the feeling I get from the person asking it if I don't know you. This is my first time meeting you. So I have a couple of questions for you. Number one, how old are you? And be honest. Because it makes a big difference in how I read what cards come up. So 14. Sweetie, I can't read for you. Now, if your mom came in and gave permission, that'd be different. But I don't usually read for anybody under 18 without their mother's or father's permission. I'm sorry. But you're welcome to hang out and watch if you'd like. And it's nice to meet you either way. So, and as you can see, we have a lot of people that just like to watch. The cards are fascinating. People like to, just watch the readings. So, you're welcome to hang out. Maybe if you're learning, Okay. So is there anybody in here right now that did want a reading or have a question? Damn. It went out. Take a couple days off. YouTube can get crazy, 23. It can get crazy. I know. I have had to take a big step back. And too many things to do outside of here anyway. So, and it can get crazy, for sure. Hi there, Tori. How are you today? Are you pie? I can't remember if that's the pie one. Okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Hi there, Gabriella. How are you? Welcome. I don't know you either, do I? How are you doing, Pie? How is everything turning out for you? Some exciting things happening? Well, tell me. How about you? I'm doing good. My nose is running. Y'all excuse me. I can't stand this every single time I go live. It's allergies. Okay. Sorry. Could I add? You just did, Gabriella. I don't know. I don't know you. How old are you first? And how did you find me second? And give me a hint what the question is. And 23. Okay. Tomorrow is my coding exam, and then I have an LPN interview Wednesday for internal medicine. And if that one doesn't work out, another person will be there to possibly offer me a position in other departments. Okay. Well, that sounds good. for live readings about a message from someone. Okay. Gabriella, did you read the description box? It depends how in-depth are you wanting to go with that question. That that doesn't sound like it's going to be a simple yes or a no. It sounds like we're going to have to get into whys and all that. Yeah, that sounds exciting, Pie. So it sounds like everything is getting ready to happen for you. So I just want a yes or a no. I don't know, a confirmation, I think. Okay. So you're going to have to give me a little bit more. Are you waiting on a message and you're wanting to know if you're going to get it or what? What am I confirming, basically? Could I ask if the interview for Wednesday will be the one I get? Sure. We can, what we'll do is we'll lay out like a timeline for Wednesday. That's, tarot sucks so bad for timing, though. We'll see what it says, Pie, and then we'll go from there. We'll lay out a timeline for Wednesday and see what shows up and interpret it from there. That's yeah. The only way I can think of to do it. So if he wants to message me, okay. I can't exactly ask about his wants without his permission. See what I mean? Now I can ask whether you'll get it because that's concerning you. You see what I mean? But if I'm going into his space and what he wants, I have to have his permission. You see? So I can look and see if you will get a message. Give me a something to work with, okay? Like, kind of like we're going to do on Pies, where we're going to do hers and we're going to limit it to Wednesday. I'm going to limit yours to 7 days. Will that work for you? Will she hear in 7 days? And then we'll see. If that'll work for you, I'll look. Too bad it's not Ouija. If only yeah, but you can't always believe Ouija either. Ouija will mess with you, you know. It definitely helps on timing, but you can't, you know, I mean, you just never know with Ouija. It all depends on the energy that you're engaging with on it. Okay, all right. So I'm going to look at Pies first because hers is an update from a paid reading, Gabriella, so that always takes precedence. So I'm going to look at her question first, and then I'll look at yours, okay? So don't go anywhere. Anything can change, yeah. Well, we just, sometimes they're just basically trolling you. You know, I would too. Crap. You know, I would. You're not connecting through the self. It's hard to explain, and I know it sounds like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo bullshit, but it's the truth. You're not connecting through the self when it's Ouija. That's necromancy. That's a whole different thing. This is intuition. So it's completely different energy. Yeah, it's energy, but it's a different one, you know. So all right, let's see what does Pie have coming up for Wednesday. Okay, now I gotta pull two more. I was only gonna pull three, and then when I pulled the third one, a fourth came with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the full six for the progression for how Wednesday is gonna turn out, okay? Now, Wednesday is going to start out, you're going to feel like you've got the worst part behind you. Now you just got to get past this coding exam, you said. You're going to be a little nervous, but you've got it. I've got the Six of Swords reversed and the Lover's card showing up for that. So you're going to be a little nervous, but you've got it. The next two cards are coming home to victory. You're going to do well enough on this test, but then the Hanged Man shows up, so things are going to suspend for a little bit. So it's going to be later in the day before you know anything for sure. They're going to kind of leave you hanging, and that's going to make you nervous. But at the end of the day, you're going to be weighing a couple of different options. So I would say, and here again, Ace of Swords shows up for you, this time reversed. I think you're going to be offered something you're not expecting to be offered. It's going to be a new, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. And you're going to be weighing the pros and cons of it. Now, does that make sense to you? The fact that it ends with the Two of Pentacles tells me you're going to be successful, you're going to have a job offer, and you're going to be weighing out which one you want or whether you want it. So, but you are going to have a little bit of a standstill through the course of the day that's going to make you a little bit nervous. Don't be. And what do you want to bet, Pi? That this Ace of Swords here that you're not expecting is going to have something to do with blood work. I would almost put money on it. I don't know why, but I would. It's come up too many times before for you. So does that make sense for you? It's always the blood, I know. I think that's going to be like your coding exam, you're doing medical coding. The last thing you're going to expect is for somebody to say, I really think you should take this to the hematologist side. But I would almost bet on it. I would. But that's what I see for Wednesday. So, and of course, I always say, what does she need to know the most for her highest good? And I said about Wednesday. So the nerves that you're going to have from the test and from the weight, because there's going to be a little bit of a weight there, that's just going to be part of it. You're supposed to have that, but everything is ultimately going to end up just fine. So, with the possibility of having other departments. Well, and blood is internal. It's just you may not be thinking about taking your specialist degrees in that direction, but there may be something offered to you that kind of makes you want to take it that way. So, I don't know, but I'll be live Thursday to find out because I want to know. Oh shit, I left that burning. Internal medicine. I mean, I can just imagine. But then again, just the fact that it's going to be something unexpected may make it not be the blood. The blood may come into play later. Or it may come into play somehow with the job, but they may, I do believe it's going to be something unexpected because the Ace of Swords is reversed. And it is something that you're going to have to weigh. So I think it's something that you haven't thought of. have to go onto this account and let you know the outcome from Tuesday. But yes, yes, definitely. Or you can get me on Twitter. I'll go back. I'm positive I took care of that, but I'll go back through and make sure. And you should be able to get me on Twitter too. So either way. And I think I've got it taken care of here where you can use the other one. Is it not? Because I fixed it. I'll double check it after this stream to make sure. So. All right, Miss Gabriella, what I do, and I know this sounds weird, but I always take a couple of puffs off a cigarette when I move from one person to the next. It kind of clears the energy between the two. That way the readings don't just kind of pile on top of each other. So give me just a second and we'll look at your question, okay? Not for pie cutie, my man. Okay, I'll double check it again after this stream. I thought I had it straight. I know I do on Twitter, but I'll double check it. So, okay. We'll get it. We'll get it straight. So, all right. So since I let that one just sit there and burn up, let me light one. I'll take about 2 puffs and then what we're doing is we're looking to see if you will receive a message. Give me an initial from who within the next 7 days. And all I need is first initial. I know, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. You've studied for a long time waiting on this. So this is gonna be good. D. All right. So how is everybody else in here? You guys say hello, please. And if anybody else has a question, it's a good time to get in line. Let me get one more. Okay. All right, you ready, Gabriella? Let's see. Well, I had a flipper, but I kind of flipped it back. I pulled it on out anyway, because obviously it does matter. And seeing as how it fits the situation, it certainly matters. Well, the flipper that I had, Gabriella, is the Ace of Wands, but it is reversed. Now, since it's a flipper, I don't usually count reversed or not. The Ace of Wands is all about new communication. That's the whole point. That's the reason why I said the flipper absolutely does pertain. But here's what I'm looking at. I have the Emperor, and then I have the Eight of Wands, and then I have the Four of Swords. Now, what that means in a timeline is, okay, we're looking at an Emperor figure, and I don't know if this is pointing at him or his boss at work or what the situation is, but there's an Emperor here who, an Emperor figure is somebody that you do what they say when they say, and you didn't think that correctly because they didn't tell you to think it yet, and that kind of personality. Now, if that's his personality, he's waiting to hear from you. If that's like he's busy at work or something like that, and it could be that, then, not a lot can be done. Then you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is all about instant communication, which would be a phone call, an email, a Facebook message, something like that. But then you have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is all about taking a break. Now, this could be read two ways. It could be read he's overwhelmed with work right now, and the best he can do is a very quick message. He will get to you when he has a break. Or it could mean you're just flat not going to hear from him right now. He's taking a break from it. So it could be either way. Either way, I'm wanting to say you won't talk to him in the next 7 days, and if you do, it'll be a really quick little thing, and that'll be it for the next 7 days. That's how I read those cards together. Does anybody in here see that any other way? And if you do, tell me. Hey, Mag. Okay, it's him with the work part or the Emperor part, sweetie, because it makes a big difference. Been thinking to let him alone for some days. Okay, is he the Emperor then? He's the, you're going to do what I want when I want, dude. Work and Emperor. Then then if that's the case, the Eight of Wands could be pointing at you and you trying to reach him through, instant communication or whatever. He's taking a break. For whatever reasons. Emperors are assholes. I mean, I'm just going to tell you, they are. There's no reasoning with them. They want what they want, and they're not afraid to manipulate to get it. So, he wants a break, give him one. Usually they can't stand that shit when they get it, I mean, emperors are assholes. Of course, I'm a rebel, so I don't like them. I don't like conforming. So, Hi, Rupali. I don't know you. How are you doing, Mag? I used to manipulate him, but I see now the wheel turned. It usually does, girlfriend. It usually does. Yup. But if you used to do it, then you know how to play the game. What happened there? Oh. I know, right? They haven't learned, Mag. Hey there, Des. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm from India. Okay, well, that's great. Hey, artist, how are you? I am good. Just spread a little thin. I hear you. Will you take my question? Maybe. Tell me why I should first. I don't know you. I've never met you. And I'm not McDonald's. So give me one good reason. Oh, it is. It is, Des. Everything's going real good. Um, Everything is falling into place a little at a time. I've just got one more thing, and it's going to fall into place this week, I have no doubt. Uh, so everything is going real good. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate it. Their move is walk. Yep, there you go. Mag gotcha. Thank you. Let me light this back up. Yeah, Rupali, I don't think that you know how it works here. I like to get to know people before I go tangling with their energy. And when people just come in and they automatically, I'm nothing more than an answer. They're not interested in getting to know any of us or anything. I don't usually bother with them. Now, if they seem like they're interested in hanging out and becoming one of us, that's different. But you don't seem very interested in that, so. Thank you, artist. Oh, me too, Tori. I'll find something. I mean, I ain't too good to do anything. I mean, crap, I can do McDonald's if I gotta do McDonald's. I don't care. I'll find something. Um, that's the one thing, and I'll find something to do until I can find something better. That's the last thing I need to fall into place, and then I can start getting everything straight. And that's, it's, God, it's been a long 2 years. This last year has been, it's been crazy. I had that same. You did, Mag? Oh, Lord. Health is getting better, too. That's always good. What happened to your retail? Well, I moved, artist. I left that area and I moved closer to my mom, and we got us an apartment. So, yeah. It was a choice between, okay, yes, I have a job here, but no home. And I have a home. So it kind of wasn't a choice for me. And that's so I'm looking again. But I have a roof over my head and everything. So, it's always finding something first. Definitely. I know. Lord help. But anyway, that's now it's onwards and upwards. So she did. She did, Carla. And me too. I needed her too. I'm going to meet a rich man and he gives me. I do too, Mag. I do too, girl. No, it's an artist. I'm so far behind. It's amazing. Today I went on Twitter and I didn't understand a damn post. I mean, not a one. And I'm like, what the hell has happened? I went in a live stream for a few minutes yesterday and I was just lost. I am so far behind. I have no idea what all's going on. Mm. She is here, but not with me. No. Um, but yeah, she's right here. So she's standing on her own 2 feet, you guys. She's doing the adult thing. So, you know, coding exam tomorrow. Yeah. Relied on Stewie to keep up, but now he isn't posting. Yep. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies. Oh. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's okay. if you miss it, you might as well forget it. You'll never catch up. And the bad thing about it is, about 6 months from now, it'll all come back around and be a topic again, and you still won't know what's going on because you never knew what happened in the first place. There's things that happened a year ago that caused whole big ruckuses that are still going on, and I don't even know what originally happened. You know what I mean? I have, for example, and I don't know if they've made up now or what, I honestly don't. What happened between Diane and TT? See, I don't even know that. And, you know, it's if you're not there and you don't keep up with it, man, you have no idea, you know. Oh, mine too, Tori. I think everybody's are right now. It's just a bad year for allergies. Mine have been driving me crazy this year on half the stuff. Me too, artist. Yep, Tori. Okay, Mag. All right, we'll talk to you soon, girlfriend. Mm. But yeah, I mean, if you miss something, and how can you not miss it? If you take a night away to do anything else, there will be dueling live streams on 4 different channels, and every one of them will be taken down. How are we supposed to keep up? You know? I mean, exactly, Tori, exactly. I don't know. I kind of decided I'm going to keep my head down. I go in a few chats occasionally and, say hey and everything to people, and I show my support that way. You know, people that I like that are friends of mine, I like and are friends of mine, and I just don't give a shit, who likes it and who don't. That's just all there is to it. You know, I if it makes me a nerd, I don't give a damn. I don't need to fit in with the crowd. Never have. Someone pissed off at someone, yeah. Hey, Des, are you still in here? I wanted to see if Des got a chance to watch my K series and what she thought about it. Des likes character development things, so I wanted to see what she thought. But she may have left. Hi, Lorena. Or Alexia, pick one that you like. It says Lorena, I'll go with Lorena. I am good. How are you? My real life keeps me. Exactly, artist. So, how did you find us, Lorena? Okay, Des. Here and no, not yet. Been super busy, but I plan to. Okay, you'll have to let me know what you think and everything. There's still a lot more to come on the story, but I'm very interested in knowing what you think about it, strictly because of the character development part. So, is that a Sagittarius personality? Yeah, well, yeah. You just go at your, It is, Tori. Been better, kind of been, oh, what's wrong? What's going on, Lorena? Good deal. Okay, okay, artist. Feel the same, so that's why. That's right, I forgot your birthday's right there with mine. It is. It is very much a Sagittarius thing. I mean, we're the explorers. We want to see what comes next. So, mm, he's getting at me again. But I'm in counseling at the moment, so it's good, I guess. Okay. What do you mean my depression is getting at me? I know I so-called preach a lot about the power of positivity and how it's a choice, but that is not always so simple. When something like depression comes in, it really does take a lot of that choice away. And it is a hell of a demon to fight. So, bugging me again. I can't seem to find the will to do anything. I can't eat. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. How long has it been going on? And I know you don't know. Three years, I think, after I took my last school exams. And you're in counseling. Do they have you on any kind of medication, and are you taking it correctly? And I don't usually advocate for medication, but sometimes it is needed to cross that gap. So that's why I'm asking. I was, but now I don't. Can I ask you what they had you on and how long you've been off of it? Okay. And also, are you doing anything like herbally or magically or anything like that to help with the depression at all? Lithium, okay. And now you're not taking it at all, or not how you're supposed to be taking it, or so is it an anxiety thing then? That's the medication, right? You're not taking it at all. Oh, sweetie. So you're just going just strictly with therapy right now? Does your therapist know that you're not taking the medication, and did they think that you're doing okay without it? They recommended it, but I think I'm okay. But do they think that you're okay? Are you under a lot of stress? No, you're fine. You're fine. I wasn't doing anything anyway, and I would just as soon take the time and talk to you, and if I can help at all, you know. Mm, kind of with work. Well, I mean, is there something in particular that's got you depressed, or is just everything? I mean, if your psychologist or psychiatrist, I'm not sure which, or therapist, thinks you're doing okay without the medication, then a man, yeah, it doesn't sound dumb at all. Um, Welcome back, artist. Um, yeah, it doesn't sound dumb at all, Lorena. You know, so he's got you stressed or he's got you depressed. Mm. So confused, and that's stressing me. It'll do it. Did you want to ask the cards a question about him? Ray-Bans. She blocked me on all social media. I'm a Taurus man. Now I do. Well, what exactly would you like to ask? And what I do, Lorena, is I always ask the cards what you need to know the most for your highest good. But you have to be willing to accept what they tell you. And what they tell you is never a straight yes, no, whatever. It's usually more events. You see what I mean? It's ask the question and then we'll see what comes up. And they're going to tell you what you need to know the most for your highest good. So you can't ask what he's thinking or what he's feeling because I don't have his permission. I can only ask to look for like what's going to happen with you, and then it'll show me as much as it shows me. Sometimes it'll show their feelings, but if I ask directly, I get a karma slap back, and trust me, I don't need none. So fuck it, whatever. Okay, well, you have to phrase it as a question. Um, you could even phrase it as, what the hell is up with this dude? And then give me his initial. And then we'll see. We'll see what they say. Ray-Bans, welcome to the chat. I don't think I've ever met you. This is a little bit of a different tarot place. I give free answers when I want to. And it's usually I'm going to get to know you a little bit before I tangle with your energy. So coming in and asking a question, very first thing, is just going to get you ignored. If you want to partake in the chat and get to know us, then chances are I'll probably answer your question. See what I mean? It's just kind of how it works here. I'm not McDonald's, so. Men are great at computer, right? What is up with DC? How will our relationship? No, that's okay. 2 questions are good. It clarifies the first question, actually. So, okay. Okay, what is up with him? Will our relationship work out? Who's the hermit? Lorena, you or him? The card was reversed, so it could be pointing at him, it could be pointing at you. One of you is a hermit type figure. You prefer to stay on your own. You would rather, you're kind of like me, you'd rather stay in and read a book, watch a documentary, something like that. So which one of you is the hermit? He is active. Do you like to stay to yourself? Well, these are the cards that I pulled, and I'm going to give you a general take on what they mean. And then we're going to try to wrap it to the question, okay? The first card I pulled is juggling. Okay, you see how they have the two pentacles and they're kind of juggling to keep them both in the air? You can't make up your mind. You just can't decide on this guy because half the time he's a real asshole. He's real smart-assy and sharp with his words and his sense of humor. And sometimes it hurts your feelings. It's just who he is. He's just a smart ass, But you have hope and faith. Apparently you really do like the guy. And apparently he's got a really sweet romantic side to him. And then I get the Hermit card. Sometimes you just want to hole up. That could also be pointing a little bit to the depression part. But the final card, okay. Now these last two cards are future cards, okay. And the Hermit is a future card. Now the Hermit is also a major arcana card, which means it is fated. Nothing will change this card. There is going to be a point in the future when you're just going to kind of hole up to yourself, and it just is. And the last card is a card of fighting, but it's when it's this card fighting, you're guarding the gates, you're taking on all comers. This card has to happen if you're ever going to get past any issues that you may have. So right here, I see you taking your time, gathering yourself, and then saying, hey, wait a minute. I don't like this. Hey, dude, you got to knock this shit off. I'm not going to put up with it like that. You see, these are the two final cards. These are the future cards. Okay? Not saying that it can't be fixed. Saying there's a fight in front of you to fix it, though. Okay? And saying you need to do some soul searching and really, really, think your way through it. Sit, eat, and cry. Oh, inside the house, of course. He is a cutie. Yeah. It's just one of those things. And he may not, natural smartasses, and I am one, he may not realize he's hurting your feelings. He may not. There are people that just, that's their sense of humor, and sometimes they can really hurt your feelings, and they just don't mean it that way. I've done it myself, But at some point, you have to ask yourself, hey, am I willing to put up with this for the rest of my life? And that's part of what the Hermit is going to help you decide. And then knocking them poles out of the way, it might be something that he does try to work on and watch. But so anyway, that's what the universe said for your highest good on that topic. So do you want me to call the cards out again so that you'll remember them to think about? or you can always come back. This stream will be up, and you can always come back and review it later. So the only time I ever take mine down is if somebody gets a reading and it goes very in depth and they would rather that I private it, then I do, but I'll always send a link to people that got a reading in it. So, so I hope that helped a little bit. Okay. Okay, Ray-Bans, are you still here? You're here. Okay. How did you find me, Ray-Bans? And if I'm going to ask a question for you, I have to know how old you are, because the cards read completely different for a 16-year-old versus a 50-year-old. So I got to know what I'm looking at. And I got to light a cigarette because I got to smoke in between. That's the rules. Searching tarot on YouTube. Okay. 23. Okay. So I've never met you? No? Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat. Usually, like I was saying earlier, I like to get to know people a little bit before I even bother to look in the cards, because there's a lot of people that their energies I just don't want. I don't want it in my cards, so I like to get to know the people a little bit before I go answering questions, okay? Now, if you wanted to donate and get a thank you reading, that takes precedence, of course. But if you just had a question that you wanted answered, then you're going to have to indulge me a little bit and let me get to know you a little bit first. And that's completely at my discretion. So, new to watching tarot. Are you trying to learn tarot? The most important thing I can tell you about tarot is study. Study it hard, and then take everything that you learned and throw it out the window and let it talk to you. That is the most important thing. You've got to know when the book definitions count and when they don't. It's like putting together a sentence. It's a story. And every single one of those cards is flexible according to the question. You see what I mean? It's a whole different language, and you have to let it speak to you. Been hurt badly, and I'm depressed. That's why I'm looking for some clarity. I understand that. Not trying to learn. Okay, just watching. Does it make you feel like uplifted to watch? Or, I mean, I honestly, the only other tarot person I watch is Lollipop. Lollipop is so, oh God, she's a white lighter. So she's so positive in everything. She can definitely bring comfort to people when she reads. So yes, it does. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I would be careful which ones I put. If somebody's reading tarot and all they have is doom, gloom, and destruction, get out of there, because that is not. Yes, occasionally that will come through, but it's not every other reading, trust me. So can't do no studies, can't sleep, it's hard. I think I know you. Don't I? Have I never met you under another name? Can't do no studies, can't sleep. What are you studying? No? Okay. What are you studying? CXC. I don't know what that is. Caribbean exams. For what? Oceanography, marine biology from the Caribbean. Okay. Exams for history of the Caribbean, the actual Caribbean, the body of water, to work on a cruise ship, what? And where exactly in the Caribbean are you? You're from the Caribbean. It's our exam name for all subjects. Trinidad. Okay. Whereabouts in Trinidad? Didn't hear. Where about? You didn't hear what I said. Where? Where in Trinidad? I mean, like, are you in like a ocean village? And you said you were 23. Is it high school exams, college exams? What? San Fernando. High school. You're 23 and in high school? For real? And just how old are you, dude? No, doing over these exams, didn't do well in school. Okay. So do you work? And why are you taking the exams over? Just for shits and giggles or for a job or what? And what was your question again? No, not right now. Not right now, what? Not a job right now? For a new job, okay. Okay, well, that makes sense. I can understand that. What, can I be nosy and ask what it's doing? If this Gemini girl who stopped talking to me will come back, she blocked me on all social media and would not answer my calls. I really like her. I'm a Taurus man. Okay. the police service. Okay, well that makes sense then, to retake the tests and everything. I can understand that. If she blocked you and isn't answering, why are you still trying? That's a good point. I mean, I can look and see, but you need to ask yourself, Ray, do you really want her to? I mean, if she's already just kind of done you like that, why would you want to go back? I mean, hey Tammy, could you tell me what you know about soulmates? Sure. I don't know much, girl, but I'll tell you what I know. She made me do a lot for her, and I thought we had something. She made me do a lot for her. What do you mean, made you do a lot for her? She manipulated you into doing a lot for her. If you're going to join the police service, you're going to have to get over letting people manipulate you like that. Now that's some real talk right there. First thing you're going to learn in the police service is that people are full of shit, and they can't make you do anything. If you did it, you were willing to do it because you loved her. You were probably manipulated, yeah. Seems like she was using me and taking advantage. Right, right. Then you're better off without her. I agree with that. I sure do. Hi there, Sean. How are you? Welcome to the chat. I had strong feelings for her. How long ago did she block you, Ray? I'm thinking that says blessed. I am blessed as well, Sean. So that's good news. Ooh, about smoke. About 4 months, and you're still thinking about her? And you're wanting to know if she'll come back. Hi there, Anna. You just did. I don't know. Let me know you a little bit first, okay? I usually, this has turned into a free stream, you guys, and I'm trying to pay my phone bill. But I don't mind doing it. I'm not doing anything else, so. But let me get to know you a little bit first, Anna. Just making sure. Yes, I'm a mess. Have you seen her recently or something, Ray? I mean, what brought her back into your mind real quick? I'm a mess because of it. Okay. Are you sure you're willing to hear the answer? I mean, what if they say no? What if they say, yeah, dude, you were used? I mean, what if they say that? They might. Hi there, Peach Love. Never stopped thinking about her. Okay. And just today, for no reason whatsoever, you decided, well, I'm going to go and get a tarot reading from somebody I've never seen before on YouTube to find out whether this girl is going to come back to me. Just out of clear blue. Ray, is that what you're telling me? At least I can know, so it would help me overcome this. Did you intend to get a tarot reading? How are you, Anna? And what kind of question did you have, girlfriend? Hey, Chi, how are you doing, hon? Mm, was watching tarot on YouTube. All right, Ray, I can only go with what you told me and try to read the cards around it. So I'm just going to ask, is she going to come back to you? All right, we're going to give her a look. I'm not going real deep, but we're going to see. And I hope you're ready for the answer. Are you ready for the answer? You don't ask a tarot reader unless you're ready. And I'm going to tell you exactly what they say, like it or not. So are you sure? I want to hear you tell me you're sure. All right. Here we go. Whoop, and I have a flipper. Oh, bam. Somebody's lying. Somebody is lying. Look at what popped up. What do you know? Um, Anna, I guess Anna left. I don't know, Peach. I don't know you. How old are you? And I have to get to know you a little bit first. She was lying. Well, then she still is. The Five of Swords is always, always deceptive behavior, and it's not going to change. So there's your answer right there. Do you really want her back? She's a liar, and she doesn't care about you, or she wouldn't have just blocked you like that after you did so much for her, right? I mean, you guys were in a relationship? No. Move on, dude. Do you get a feel there? Yep, Sean. Let it go, let it go. Yep, just don't give a shit anymore. 24. You're welcome, honey. I hope it helped. And feel free to hang out with us in here. We love meeting new people, and maybe we can help you get through it a little bit, because there's a lot of positive things. You said you're looking to join the police force, so you have a lot of exciting things coming up for you to be held back by something that ultimately is only going to hurt you, you know? So feel free to hang out with us, and maybe we can help you through it, you know? We can sure try. Mm. But anyhow, Elsa song, yeah. Ray, you can find someone. Exactly. Exactly. So what kind of question did you have, Peach? You're very welcome, Ray. Like I said, I hope I helped just a little bit. That is what we try to do here. So, well, you guys, y'all excuse me for just a second. I will be right back. Please don't go anywhere. Peach, if you will type out your question, I'll take a look at it as soon as I get back, okay? Okay, let me catch up. Not an easy thing, but definitely. So I'm dealing with this guy at work, still figuring out my feelings for him. Somehow I feel like there is a lot of barriers between us. How will our relationship turn out? Okay, I'm a Scorpio and he's a Pisces. It's okay, Lorena. What did you say? I missed it. About soulmates. Okay. Everybody has one. I firmly believe that. But that doesn't mean that you get to be with them. I will go to my grave believing that my soulmate for this lifetime was my second husband. We are not together, and we will never be together again. But that doesn't change what I know. You know what I mean? So I don't think you're guaranteed to find each other. I think you will come back through more than one lifetime, and it will be the same soulmate, but you don't always find each other. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. How do you feel when you meet them? When I met my ex, you hear people say it, and you're like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I knew. I knew I was going to marry that man, and I ran like hell. I would not answer the phone. I wasn't having nothing to do with it. Well, that didn't work. And, you know, it's not even, I wouldn't say it's a feeling in your stomach. It's just, you just do. And you may not want it. You may not like it, but it doesn't change the fact that you know it. Yeah. So, and now that doesn't, it's easy to think but it's different when it's really there. It's hard to explain. There's no one thing that lets you know for sure it's it. You freaking know it. I mean, when I first met him, I thought, what's that goofy fucker grinning at? That's just the truth. And then I was like, God, what a nerd. I was much cooler then. It was my younger years. And and I ran like hell. He would call and I'd run. And then I had to help a friend move. And she was smart. She had me working with him. And it was just me and him moving stuff in his truck that day for her. And then when he had to leave to go to work, next thing I knew, I missed him. Biggest smart ass walking the planet. And the second biggest smart assing him right back. And that was how we flirted. And nobody else understood it. They always thought we were fighting and we were flirting. And so, it sounds right, Janet. It was, yeah. And I mean, we're still friends. But it's just, life is life. And anyway, I do believe everybody has a soulmate, yes. But I don't think you're always guaranteed to be with them. I don't think, yes, it will work out no matter what just because you're soulmates. I don't think that. Part of the soulmate journey is to help you with the obstacles that you're supposed to meet in this life. And sometimes they are the obstacle, but they're still there to help you through it. You see what I mean? So now, he's a guy at work. Now, you have a relationship with him, Peach? Or are you guys dating, or? Mm, did you leave, Peach? Or you might be typing. There it is, okay. Having a fling, and he has a girlfriend at the moment. And you're wanting to know if your relationship will work out. A lot of barriers between us. So you're just wanting to get a picture on what, okay. Question. Why? Is there somebody else that you got your eye on and you're wanting to kind of tie this shit up and get it behind you so you can, is that what's going on here, Peach? Because if he's got a girlfriend, you ain't even got to bother doing that, girl. Just go on. Go ahead. I mean, you don't owe him nothing if he's got a girlfriend. Gee, Mama, did you have a question, honey? Yes, you sure can. Go ahead and type it out, sweetie. Nah, because I kind of have feelings for him, and I know that he is not in a good condition with his girlfriend. Okay. Happy Monday, Mr. Wonderful. Yup, gee. Hey, Dragon, how are you doing? Okay, well, Peach, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Are you sure you're ready for the answer? And I'm going to ask, of course, what you need to know for your highest good. And I'm going to ask, how is this fling going to turn out? Okay? Doing okay today? Well, that's good. We all hanging in there ourselves this Monday. You know how it is. All right. Show me Peach. Show me Peach. How is her fling going to turn out? Show me the chance. It's going to stay just like it is. The card for a threesome did show up. It is reversed, though. It indicates that he's going to keep both of you dangling on the hook for as long as it can. So it's going to stay just like it is until you get tired of it and get ready to leave it. So, I'm sorry. Okay. How is my Libra feeling about me? I don't know, Mr. Wonderful. I've never met you. And you got to get in line around here, and you got to get to know me a little bit and explain to me why I want to look into your energy with my cards. What's so wonderful about you? That's going to be exhausting, yeah. Hi, Kira. Somebody needs to explain to these new people how things work here. Hi, thank you. Kira, welcome to the chat, first of all. I'm happy to meet you. I don't just look into anybody's questions. I'm going to get to know you a little bit first before I decide if I want your energy in my cards. So, you know what I mean? So, you're going to have to answer a few questions of mine first, okay? And there's a line in front of you. But please hang out in the chat if you're interested in getting to know us, and I will get to your question later. Wasting my time. Wasting your time with what, Chi? Okay, did she? Oh, hang on. Okay, I see it over here. I don't know why. My husband is always so negative about me and to me. Will he ever chill out and just accept me for me, not what I do or am? I'm wasting my time. Gotcha. All right, Miss Chi. We're going to look and see. Yeah, I think we need to give Tori back her wrench, Miss Pie. Whenever I finish this live stream, if you don't mind, I'm going to wrench you again if you have time. Do you have time? I know you're busy with everything going on. You might not have time, so. Who are you, Douglas? I've never met you, and I've known her for quite some time, thank you. So, if she has time to do it, then... Tori does what? Yeah, I can read you. Did you want to donate and get a reading? A full reading, or what? Does deserve it. Yes, I agree. I mean, she's been here for over a year. Yeah, she definitely. What do you need to know about me? What comes with a test reading? I don't do test readings, dear. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I don't do tests. Lie about me to just get a reading as I've never chatted with you. Right. I didn't think that you even went on Discord, Pi. I think they have you confused with someone else. Anyway, I have a real question from Chi Mama, so I kill cops. That's what scammers do. What do scammers do? I kill. What did he say? I missed it. Oh. Oh, somebody's trying to stir shit. I can't imagine who would be that bored, but whoever they are, they can go right ahead. I know. Thank you, Chi Mama. It's okay. What can you do? There's a bunch of immature people running around here, you know. Just ignore them. We just boot them. You don't have to donate anything. Matter of fact, probably best if you don't. I'll get to you in just a second, Chi-Mama. Let me... Don't go nowhere. And hey, you're on my Twitter, aren't you? Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and just, Janet, just clean the room from the jump. I don't have time for their little childish shit. So. All right. Now let's see what we can find for Chi. Be ruthless, Janet. I'm going to read Chi-Mama. I ain't got time to be looking at their shit. So. Okay. All right. I'll take care of that after this stream. So, Chi Mama, are you here? Okay. So what I asked was, what is it that you need to know the most now for your highest good? Um, do you want me to put this out on a public stream, or would you rather I took it private? Hey, Joker Jack. Well, yeah, we're banning trolls left and right. Do it private? Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but I know how people on YouTube are. And you know what I mean? I don't want to give your private business about your marriage to anybody. Ultimately, I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not willing to share it with YouTube. You know what I mean? You're on my Twitter, right? After this stream, I'm going to do this on a video and I'm going to put it on a private link and send you the link on Twitter, okay? That way, I'll just feel better doing it that way, okay? How did I start reading tarot? Oh my gosh, a friend of mine actually talked me into it. I had read it before, but I stopped for a long time. And she was learning how to read them, and she started telling me about it. And the more she would tell me about it, the more I got interested in it. And when I picked them up and I started learning them, it just, I don't know, it just flowed real easy for me. And then I stopped reading them for a long time, and then I went back, and after a month or two of reading them again, it just all started popping back, you know, so mm, that's how I seen you were live. Okay, well, let's do that, Chi, because I know how people are, and I would a whole lot rather do it that way for you. Um, I'm gonna write down what I've got. Y'all give me just 1 second. Let me make a note of this. Okay. Okay. Mm. Anna, did you read the description box? It's no problem, Chi Mama. I'm happy to do it. I mean, that's what I say. I have no problem answering free questions at all, but I'm not going to answer just every Tom, Dick, and Harry's that I've never met before. Not when shit goes on like what you guys have sat and witnessed today. Shit like that going on, I'm not going to waste my time. And that's sad. And it's sad because they're costing other people comfort and they don't care because they're childish and selfish. And that's just the truth of it. So anyway. mm. And that wasn't aimed at you, Anna. That was just a statement. So thank you, Chi. I try. I mean, what else can you do? But anywho, see, I've been on here almost 2 hours. Oh, well, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. Is that for a question? I would like to know why Cameron did not have to remember that some of your trolls. Some of them may be Joker, but that's not what these were. No. And I have no issue with trolls normally, especially funny ones, but when all they're doing is just trying to be jack-offs, I have trouble with them. We have bigger things going on than their stupid little shit, you know. There's a reason why we have these streams, and it's to try to help people. You know, you never know what little thing in this life might give somebody something to hope for that gets them through the day. Well, these people that do stuff like that, they couldn't care less, you know, and that's the part that kills me. They just don't care. They want their bullshit. That bullshit comes first. That's just selfish and stupid. To send you my number in a DM. Okay, no problem, Chi. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we like our funny trolls. You know that, Jack. You know we love our funny ones, you know, and stupid ones. That's fine, too. But hateful ones, no. I'm not doing hateful ones. But anyway, right, right. Anna, was that for the question, sweetie? You wanted me to answer the question about, okay, why I can't, okay. We need to rephrase it. First, are you still in here? Let me make sure you're still here. She said yes for... See, I'm not getting everything. I hate it when that does it. Okay, I'm on live chat. Disruptive and not... Exactly, Chi. Okay, we need to rephrase it. I can't ask what he was thinking because I don't have his permission. So I have to ask it in terms of what effect it's going to have on you, and is he going to call or something like that. You see what I mean? We need to rephrase it. At work. Should I be waiting? Yeah, we'll do it right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to rephrase it. Let me read it again. Why he did not respond. Okay. Okay. See, I can't really... Hi, dot. It looks like a dot. Okay. Why didn't he respond? See, that's asking strictly about him. So, help me rephrase it. Let's ask instead, is there something you need to know about why he didn't respond? That way I might can get an answer. Why Cameron? Yeah. Okay. See, I can't ask why from his point of view, but I can ask if there's something you need to know. Okay. I think he will. Yeah, I'm positive he will. He will respond. Actually, it looks like he was into something. No, it looks like he was busy, deeply involved in something, maybe some research or something, maybe some homework or something. Uh, I'm not so sure that he got the message right away, but he will respond, and it does look like he really likes you. The last three cards I have are the Page of Cups, and then I have the Hanged Man, which is waiting, and then the Lovers. So I think he's definitely going to respond. He just hasn't had a chance yet. He was into something. It could have even been a game, and he could have been like at a critical level or something. But is he scared? No, I don't get scared at all. No. I think it's just he was very distracted. Um, mm, yeah, you should hear from him soon. I think that's actually going to be just fine. So, you'll have to make sure and let me know. So, why are trolls? Why can't you just tell me who you are and what your problem with me is instead of trolling in here? So, is everybody that's in here, do you guys mind to share the stream? It's okay, G. I mean, you can't expect much out of some people, and that's just the damn truth of it. Um, they want to think they're all this, and probably want exactly, Jack. It's the only way they can get their rocks off. That's pretty sad. There should be a little arrow, uh, Chi Mama, that'll let you share it to Twitter and stuff. Oh, my neck hurts. And sometimes it's at the three dots, I think. I don't think I'm all that. I'm more of none of that. Yeah, but you're not in here trolling, Jack. And even if you were, at least you'd be funny at it. You wouldn't be just lame and insulting, you know. I didn't see where. But anywho. So does anybody in here want to get a paid reading or a thank you reading? Let me put it that way. Somebody that's not an asshole. Because today is non-asshole day. I'm not reading for assholes. No. I don't like the asshole funk all on my cards. So, never insult anyone. Pretty much everyone. Yeah. Well, that's just it, Jack. We are nice. I mean, even the people that hate me, there's only 2 or 3 of them that I've ever been mean to. I mean, I'm just not a mean person, you know. But whatever. Wonderful mom of 2 girls. Buster's old lady, yes. How are you doing, girl? Shared it on Twitter when I came in the door. Thank you, Janet. How are you doing, sweetie? How is everything going for you? Haven't been on in a while. Things are looking up slowly. Hope you do. I am. Same here, girl. Things are falling into place, a little bit at a time, but they are. So, yeah. Looks like everything's shaping on up for us. I haven't been doing live streams like I used to. Before, I just didn't have time, and now I'm trying to get some other things going, but I am going to go back to doing them regular. Trolls be damned, hell, we can block them. Big deal. There's people that, enjoyed coming here for a little bit of uplifting every day, and I'm not going to take it away from them just because of a few assholes, So I'm going to start doing it more regular again. Tammy the Doc gave me a shout out. I wish he would me, Joker. I've only made 15,000 videos declaring my never-ending love for him. He's a fart face. I'm going to call him one. I'm going to make a new video, and I'm going to say Dr. Fuck is a fart face. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, I'm available, Chi. That's no problem. I shared the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it, Pi. Thank you, Janet. I don't talk in other places, but I see. It is crazy. And I mean, if that's what they want to do, more power to you. If that's your thing, go do it, But I'm not part of it. And I don't want any part of it. Leave me the fuck alone. It's just that simple. I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me. Because it is crazy. And I can't keep up with it anyway. I'm too old for this shit. He told me he was going to make one for you. Yeah, I know, Jack. You need to get on him. Tell him I said I'm going to call him fart face. I don't either. That's why I don't talk at all, right? It's ruthless. It is. It is. A full moon, maybe that's... Is it? I haven't even kept up with that for the last probably about 6 months. Mr. Wonderful, I haven't even kept up with that. If it's a full moon, that explains a lot. Sure does. Oh, God. And I'm planning on doing this again later. And then I was planning on doing it like late tonight too, to make sure that everybody knows I am going to be coming back and doing it more regular. I was going to try to do it kind of often today. But it's a full moon, huh? Oh well. Just got the text that my eyeballs are ready. What does that mean? Contacts full time now. Oh, you've only been doing like half a day with contacts, Janet? Amen, sister, right? Della, it all depends. Are you wanting like a full reading? Or did you just have like a question or what? Hate full moons. It makes my clients crazy. Right, Chi? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm still going to call you Buster because that's what I'm used to calling you. But I appreciate that. I'm happy to hear you are too. Yeah, I think it makes everybody a little crazy, Chi Mama. Or it must, because people sure lose their minds. Back when I used to bartend, full moons were insane. I mean, they were insane with some of the stuff people would do. Talking last night, we may have something soon. I can do impressions, and one of them is Paul Stanley. Maybe a funny interview or something. Oh, that would be funny, Jack. Been in the temporary ones, trying them out because it's the first time I've ever used them. Okay, okay. I gotcha. Are they the kind that you keep in, Janet, or do you have to take them out every night? I wish my nose would quit running. Uh, you have to remove them at night, but they'll go for 2 weeks and then open up new ones. Okay, yeah. I think that's the kind that my ex-husband had the kind you'd wear for a month. Yeah, and change them out. But he slept in them and everything. And then once a month he got fresh ones. I don't remember what they were. Daily ones and monthly ones, yeah. Lord, he wore them forever. I mean, since he was in the service. So, last time I saw him, he was in glasses. So, he may have finally, I think he had astigmatism or something. He may have finally got to where he couldn't wear them anymore. Need to make an appointment for some new glasses now. I do too, desperately. Going to hop off of here. My client is awake. Can't hardly wait to see what your cards say. All right, Chi. Be good. I'll have that up for you later this afternoon. Whenever I get through here, I'll go ahead and do that. And so, where did, okay, I guess they weren't really interested. They were just asking. Della, are you still here, Della? Okay, I guess she's gone. Oh well. Well, I mean, they asked, okay, there she is. Had to get off for a moment. I would like to have a full reading. What I do, Della, is when I do a full reading for someone, it's usually a thank you for a donation of $15 or more. But I like to get to know them just a little bit because when I do a full reading, it usually goes pretty deep, and I like to know a little something about the energy I'm going to be tangling with. So, do you mind talking to me for a minute first? Oh, she likes the horror stuff? Excellent. She'll fit right in then. Okay. Oh, thank you, Buster. I appreciate it. Did you want to ask a question or anything? Actually, let me. Decent in my maths exam, your opinion. Just my opinion, Anonymous Panda? Whenever I get situated. Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. How does, see that, Eleni, that when I'm asking how someone else feels, I have to have their permission. I can ask what you need to know about it. Y'all bear with me for just a second, okay? It hasn't come through, Buster. Yeah. Let me make sure. Hang on. I bet you. Hang on a second, I bet. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. In regards to me, right. Can I? I could, Anonymous Panda. At this point, I don't want to. Why would I? I don't even know you. And Eleni, I have a donation question that comes first. Yeah, I usually do. I usually get quite a few of them. So we do. And they just sign up under a new account and come back in because they're bored, pathetic creatures with nothing better to do. So I didn't know the procedure of donation. Apologies. Okay. Kept that private from chat. Wonderful mom. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about there. Okay, I missed. I had to get off for a moment. I would like to have a full reading. Okay. Della, if there's anything that you still needed to know, just ask me. But that's how we usually do the full readings. Buster, or the name she's going under in here, Wonderful, she's been a client for, oh God, a year. So I'm going to go ahead and answer her question. What did you want to ask, sweetie? Block and report. Yeah, that's all you can do. Her email address. Yeah, I found it. It's there. Thank you, Janet. Yep, keep them safe. I'll come back another time. Well, it's okay. It'll only take just a minute, but I mean, if you don't have time, you're welcome to come back anytime you get ready. So, just a general, my future. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Show me. Gotcha, Elaine. Okay. First question I have for you, Buster, is what's the situation with the man right now? Um, yeah. Mm. Thank you, Elaine. We look forward to getting to know you, hon. Mm. Relationship. Yeah, how is everything going there? What I'm looking at here is I have the Page of Cups, which would be him, okay? And he's all romantic and everything right now. Everything's looking good there. But but then I also have the Page of Swords. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. And then I also have the Ten of Cups, which is a wonderful, happy family, but this card is reversed. So there's still a little bit there. And then I have a lot of fear. And I think this is you. You're afraid that things may go bad again. This is what I'm trying to... So what is the status of your relationship right now? I want to find out what you're afraid of. And then I can better interpret the future cards here, which honestly I think the interpretation for them is going to be the same regardless, but yes, yeah, okay. So everything's good, but you're afraid that things might, and that makes a lot of sense because of course you would be. Now, future. Ace of Pentacles. Now, this card is reversed. Okay, so this card, there's a lot of different ways we can take this card. What we know about this ace, though, is it's always a new beginning, and it's always a new beginning on your foundational level. In other words, it could be a new job, a new house, building a whole new little life base, and it is reversed. So it could be pointing to him, but it could also be pointing to you having to do that or making him do that. Or are you guys still living together at the present time? But got my guard up. Okay, gotcha. Well, you may not be there forever. Just, you know, this is a future card. But it could indicate a new job. It's definitely going to be a new thought pattern, and it's going to be something that you're going to be focused on, and that's building a new foundation in life, okay? And this is also your future, and this is the Queen of Swords. She don't take no shit. If she has a question, she asks it, and you're going to answer it, or she's going to cut your head off. She ain't going to play games with you. This is the Queen of Swords. When she shows up, it's always a reminder for us to be more like her. So when she shows up and you're building this base and you're afraid that something might happen, this is a very clear warning to you. Take no shit. Tolerate not one single little bit of bullshit. You slap that hammer down the very second that you get an inkling that it might start. All of this is in your power and in your control. You don't have to put up with anything, and you don't have to be scared. You see what I mean? Be the Queen of Swords. That's your two future cards. And you got it. You got it. Just don't be afraid of it. And, yeah. Did that help at all? Do I know you? Do Janae? Living together. I finally got my own car, my own name, looking for a job. There you go. What I'm working on now, all of that. Yep, exactly. And the Queen of Swords is what's going to get you there. You know? So, sounds to me like you're on the way. The two future cards indicate things that you have already set in motion, coming to fruition for you. So, everything looks good. Makes perfect sense. No, new here. And yet you call me Sully? Nobody calls me Sully. Anyway, welcome. I currently have here. I liked Anonymous Panda better. SpongeBob. Right, Janet? Is it a sin to check? Yeah, you get the fuck out of here, you nasty bastard. Oh, you're just gross. It's a sin to even think that way, you creep. Mm-mm. I have never. Okay. Well, thank you, Della. Okay. But Silly was shorter. Anyways, that's right. Because from here on, that's right, Buster, that is right. No, you didn't offend me. I'm waiting. If you're anything like SpongeBob, I'm sure you will. We'll see in a minute. I just got it, Della. Let me get 2 puffs of a cigarette. That's how I move from reading to reading, and we will fire them up and see what we see. Okay? Is there any particular focus that you wanted to have? Let me make sure I'm on live chat. I'm on live chat, but I don't get them all. It's crazy. On my marriage. Okay. Gee, I wonder who I know that's that scummy. Hmm. Okay, you're welcome, Buster. Thank you. I appreciate it, girl. Okay, let me put this cigarette out and let's see what we can find for Della. Okay. Okay, at first glance, Stella, everything looks fine, if maybe moving a little fast. You're already married? Have you guys been married a long time? Um, every card that I'm looking at here is positive. The only one that even is could even be slightly negative is the Chariot, and that's a control issue. So they may be a little bossy. We've been together for 12 years, but married for 7 because I became pregnant at 15. Okay, I'm seeing, okay, I'm going to just take you through it card by card. Stepping back from it, if you guys are already married and you've been married for a long time, I'm not understanding all the fast movement around you. Is somebody, and I don't see an indication of this, so don't take it and run with it. Is there some attention coming to one of you from somewhere outside the marriage that could be the fast movement? Can be very bossy at times, but he says he doesn't, because I see love all over the place here. I do. I mean, I'm just trying to understand the fast movement. The card that represents here and now is the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, now because it is reversed, it could be pointing at him as just being a very busy man. Now, I don't know what he does for a living, but I know there's certain jobs that you have, like if you're a doctor or, they're just constantly busy. There is a lot of fast movement going on here. Is he a very, very busy person? And then the card that crosses it is the Page of Cups, and that's an offer of love. So, yeah. Immediate past is Ten of Cups, a happy family. Immediate future is the Lovers. So, I mean, there's love all over the place here. Guys, I miss a lot of chat when I'm in the middle of a reading. So, when I'm in the middle of a reading, my focus is on the person that I'm reading for. So, he works on a farm for a man and he stays busy. Okay. Your marriage looks great from looking at these cards. The future cards, hell, they look great. The Magician card is there. He may have an opportunity to do bigger and better things for himself coming up. He may hesitate a little bit on taking it because he doesn't like change, does he? I'm going to go a little bit past that and I'm going to see what comes up because I'm nosy. What comes after that? In the future part, the Magician card comes up, and then the Hanged Man, which means he's going to have an opportunity to do bigger and better things for himself. He's going to hesitate with that for some reason. Something about it scares him. Ultimately, he is going to do it, and he's going to be successful at it. What it is, I do not know. It could be going back to school. It could be opening his own farm. I mean, I don't know, but I do know he's going to hesitate before he does it. But he is going to do it, and it is going to be successful. As far as your marriage goes, I don't see a single bad thing here. Is there something in particular I need to be looking for? Is what can give us a house to live in. And he said we can live here and my husband can work here as long as he wants. Hell, that sounds great, Della. Hell yeah, that sounds great. It sounds like a dream come true for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So that would explain why he might hesitate before, but I mean, he could do it like in his spare time, you know. He is going to do whatever it is, and he is going to be successful at it. Maybe it's something as simple as building birdhouses, building bookshelves, you know, some little silly something that he could take somewhere, you know, on the side. He's going to be successful at it, whatever it is. Um, as far as your marriage goes, though, girl, hell, I'd say you're blessed, you know. But that's great that marriage is looking good with depression since I was a child, right? I get worried about my marriage because we became parents. I understand. I understand. Your marriage looks great, girl. A lot of love there. The fast movement, I'm really thinking is the busyness. Um, there's not a single bad card here, so I think you're good. Mm, you're lucky. You're lucky. Oh shit, my battery's about dead. I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute, y'all. My battery's about dead. Oh, oops. Did you have any more questions? I mean, since we're doing a reading, let's get anything that you wanted to ask asked. No, I won't forget you, Chi. I'll plug it in and record the thing while I've got it plugged in. So it's just I can't hardly live stream while I'm charging it because then I can't access my computer. So it's weird that I need to get a surge protector in here so that I can have an extra plug. No, oh no, I know, gee. You ain't got a mean bone in your body, girl. I know that. Mm. Della, did you want to ask anything else, sweetie? Sometimes people don't always remember everything that they want to ask. So, what I do is if you remember something that you meant to ask and you forgot, because it happens all the time, it's fine with me if you ask it, like if you come in the live stream later today and ask it. That's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that at all. I want to make sure that you get everything answered that you want to ask, and people do forget. So, and Marley, are you still here? You are very welcome. And like I said, if you think of anything that you wanted to ask and you forgot, make yourself a note and just pop back in, to another stream and ask it. I'll remember you. And I update readings all the time with questions that people forgot to ask. So it's never a problem. So thank you for getting one. I appreciate it. This is the only work I've got right this second, so I'm always glad to get it, you know. So I guess Marley has already left. Um, anyway, I'm gonna have to get off here and charge my phone, you guys. I'll probably be back in a couple of hours. Chi, I will get yours uploaded and a link sent to you within the next half hour. And I love you guys. I hope I see y'all in a little bit. And anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me. All right, bye.